Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Jaboli's Garage. Today we're gonna get kind of excited and finally start the 4-link process on the back half. I actually went kind of ahead of myself and already did this side, but now I gotta run it on that side. So let's show you guys how I did this side. First step would be setting this piece up so then I can go off to the other side. But I gotta kind of grind my welds down a little bit to get this a little closer. Now that I got that side tacked up, I gotta tack this piece. It goes right here, kind of to extend this. I know that's not perfect. I'm just kind of holding it in my hands to show you guys. So I gotta line that up real quick so then I can put the other side of this bracket. So I actually, for this piece, I have quite the jig set up. I put these on, got this plate exactly where it needs to sit, so then it matches off this plate, and then I can pretty much get this tube perfectly aligned with this one going off this. This plate has to move forward a little bit to close that gap, but it's sitting perfect right now to get this pipe exactly with this one. Alright, so now we got both sides welded up. Then I gotta swap to the axle side, cut out the leaf spring mount, wherever that's called, the bump stop mount, leaving those shock mounts because I actually am going to be reusing those, and then probably remove my brake lines for now just to keep them out of the way. Alright, well, time to move this frame out of here to the front and get cracking on the axle. Good thing I cut half my frame off, so now I can just lift it up, wheel it away like a wheelbarrow. Just took my e-brake and my brake lines out of the way. Time to start cutting. Alright, so we definitely got some good progress. Got this side, oh, a little tricky. Got this side fully cut out. Working on cutting this side out. That, I just have to clean it up with the grinder. Get that all ready to weld in the brackets. This side, I still gotta cut this out. Now we got the axle all nice and smooth on both sides, ready to line up with the frame. I'm gonna put the frame on some wood to elevate it to get everything at the exact ride height it should be, and start lining everything up so we can start welding the 4-link brackets on the axle and finally get the rear axle connected to the frame. Now we're finally getting a picture of how this is gonna look. We got the axle just about where I want it. I just definitely have to do all the Don't mind Conan trying to get his ball. Where I want the axle to be, like center it, get the right distance, which it's gonna run 18-inch long 4-link bars. I'll go back to this when I get everything all tacked up. I definitely got a little carried away yesterday. I was just real excited I got everything tacked up and I wanted to see how this came out. So I got it all mocked up and all together pretty much. I got all this stuff mocked up. I just wanted to make sure this all fits well before I go ahead and weld it. But this is gonna look so nasty. Excited to see this start coming together all so well. Now my next part, that I got that axle sitting exactly where I want it. Everything's mocked up pretty good. I'm gonna do my coilover cross member from here to there, and then that way it can basically sit on its own weight. I'm also waiting for my pan bar mount, that way that's the bar that goes from right here to right here on the frame to keep everything centered. I already have the back end all squared away. For the next step, I'm gonna put the coilovers in the front, get that sitting exactly where I want it, so then I could match the rear and sit all that in the rear exactly how I want it. Alright, so now I went to my local fab shop, got these little shock mount tabs, fabbed up real quick. Place everything exactly where I want it. Line all this up, line this up exactly. Make sure it's all square. And it's exact right there. Just weld tack that all up, make sure everything works. And that's pretty much it.
It's more like a Harley thing, so like that.
No, it's not.
Well, that'd be fun.
The wicked big thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to go see them stun.
You know,
Just say
some
Well, truck is finally sitting on its own weight. It looks sick. Looks amazing. Now, all I need is the pan bar, and that'll be it for the 4-link. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.